When are we going to acknowledge the fact that most U.S. healthcare workers have no idea what's going on? For example, I may have slammed a door on my finger. Anyways, fast forward the next morning that this happened. I woke up bursting out of pain, out of my sleep. And I decided to call an urgent care at 9 a.m. just when they opened. And I was like, hey, do you do a procedure that basically pops this so that I can no longer be in pain? First place I called said, no, we don't do it. I'm like, cool, all right. Second place I called, they said, yeah, we do it. I'm like, great, set me up with an appointment. They're like, we actually don't have an appointment till like 7 o'clock. It was 9 a.m. And so I was like, whatever, let me just call another urgent care. Same branch of urgent cares. And so I called the third one. I'm like, hey, do you do the poppings? And they're like, no, we don't do that. The whole urgent care doesn't do that. We've never heard of that procedure. And I'm like, okay. So maybe like the second place that I called like lied to me, I guess. So I'm like, all right, I guess I just can't be pain-free. I'm just have to roll with it. I rolled with it for a day. Meanwhile, my fingy is throbbing. It is painful. Fuck it, we ball though. The next morning, my mom's like, no, you have to go to urgent care. Because look at it. It's just like, it's not a good time. I go to urgent care. They're like, what? They're like, what do you want us to do? I'm like, I don't know, help me, I guess. They're like, we can't help you. And I was like, what? Why? And they were like, you can only get that done within the first 24 hours. Meaning yesterday. And I was like, well, I would have came. And then they were like, well, then who did you talk to? I'm like, your front desk and your doctor. That same doctor was my doctor. In person though. And they were like, oh, that was you? And I was like, yeah, it was me and my broken finger. And they were like, damn, you should have came in the first 24 hours. And that was it. That was literally it. I could have only gotten help within the first 24 hours. And when I tried to get help by calling 3 separate locations, they all said no. So, what did we learn from this experience? Most healthcare workers have no idea what's going on. So fuck it, we ball. Just go anyways if you're in pain and figure it out while you're there. Because they will lie to you to make sure you don't come in.